And I'm back, guys. It's an uncanny valley, even though I was told this is my new school. In the back of my head, it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if it... I wonder if the feeling is real, or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kind of eerie. It makes me wish there was someone here, so I could anchor myself to something tangible instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. The trees hum with the wind, and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. It makes me think about hospitals again. How they say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming colour. So why am I feeling so anxious despite all this greenery? Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building, I surprise myself by realising why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Feeling nervous with this realisation set in my head, I opened the front door. A tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. You must be Nikki? Nikai. So you are! Excellent! I'm your homeroom teacher and science teacher. My name is Muto. Welcome! Fucking David Tennant, Doctor Who right there. We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch. The head nurse asked for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Oh, should I go later? Yes, afternoons are probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. Waiting for me? I don't really like being the centre of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow, not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Being nervous, I almost miss what the teacher is saying. Do you want to introduce yourself to the class? Oh, there's a choice. What one should I pick? Last time I picked Y. Because it has that tick there. Let's go with yeah, of course. Yeah, sure. I mean, isn't that normal? Of course. But not everybody likes to be the centre of attention. I'm probably one of those people. But I guess I should be the one to give the first impression of myself. Right, it's no problem. Let's go then. My heart is pounding in my chest, and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher upstairs. The third door down the first floor corridor is marked with the classroom for class 3-3. Muto opens the door and enters. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Get a grip. It's a big step, I know that. But there isn't any point to worrying so much about it. At least not this soon. I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around, particularly so I won't have to meet the curious gazes of my new classmates. There's Hanako! Not going for her. Wait, did I miss that one? Nope. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high, and there are lots of spaces left over, around and in between the desks. The entire wall taken up by blackboards and the high, old-fashioned windows can only make it seem larger. The students' desks are standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath for books, wooden chairs with metal frames, simple and efficient. I stop walking in front of the classroom and face the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school, but then why would they be here? They're probably like me and have something wrong with them. It's just not immediately obvious. Then I notice one of the girls seems to be missing the thumb on the right hand. A little jarring. Oh god, no, it's Drills, wahahaha. Just Drills, wahahaha. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. What about that dude? What's wrong with him? He must be, like, retarded or something. I noticed a flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. A girl with really long, straight hair is pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands as if it will make her invisible. That's my Hanako! No. There is one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers in the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions. Sign language. She peers at me over the rims of her glasses, then goes back to whatever she's doing. She's kind of cute. So is the cheery-looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her at the moment I walked in. Please welcome our new classmate. Housemate? Who is this, big brother? He claps his hands, and so does everyone else, except one girl in the front row who has only one hand. I cringe a little, but hide it by bowing and thanks for this applause I did not deserve. A collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth. So, I'm Hisao Nakai, and after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer. I hope to get along with everyone, even though I'm a new student. And after that, I'm being so boring. It's exactly like every self-introduction ever. I should say something more exciting. I end up saying nothing, and the teacher picks up from there. Everyone seems to be satisfied, even with the little I said, even though a few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. It could have gone worse. I listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently. And when he's done, they clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do. The first row girl claps on this round, with one hand against her wrist that ends up in a bandaged stump. Makes me feel a little bad. We're going to be doing group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine by me. That's good. You can work with Hakamichi. She is the class representative. She can explain anything you might want to know. And who else would be able to do that better, right? How could I know? Teacher passes out the day's assignments and announces we will be working in groups of 3. Here's me here, though I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow, the teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Alright, Hakamichi is right there. Shizune Hakamichi. As he calls out her name, the cute bubbly girl with the pink hair, gold eyes, waves her hand at me. I take the seat next to her by the window. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. It's nice to meet you too, but I'm not Hakamichi. I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi Shichan. Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she has been staring at me the whole time. She nods once nonchalantly to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short, yet carefully, neatly brushed hair. A pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced on the tip of her dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you. ... She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and gives a few quick hand gestures with her hands. Hakamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own.